In the depths of the ocean, where sunlight dares not reach, there exists a creature that is both terrifying and mesmerizing. It is the vampire squid, also known as the Phantom of the Deep. So let's get started. In this video, we'll dive deep into the mysterious world of the vampire squid, exploring its unique adaptations and the challenges it faces in a changing world. The vampire squid, scientifically known as Vampiroteuthis infernalis, truly lives up to its name. These webbed arms are one of the key features that set it apart from other deep-sea squids. And if that doesn't scare you enough, wait until you hear about its glowing bioluminescent organs. One of the most notable is its ability to slow down its metabolism and reduce its need for oxygen. This allows it to conserve energy and survive in an environment where other creatures would quickly suffocate. The word Vampiroteuthis comes from the Greek word vampiros, which means blood, and the Latin word teuthita, which means squid. But females are thought to release their eggs into the water column where they are fertilized by males. Once fertilized, the eggs develop into tiny squids that drift in the currents until they reach suitable habitat to settle down in. There is no parental care after spawning, and the young squids are on their own from the start. Like many deep-sea creatures, it is rarely studied and there is very little data available on its population size or distribution. However, it is likely that the vampire squid is vulnerable to changes in the deep-sea environment, such as those caused by climate change and deep-sea mining. Females can carry thousands of eggs at once, and the entire process is thought to take only a few days. While it may be lurking in the darkest depths of our oceans, it serves as a reminder of the incredible biodiversity that exists in our world. So next time you think of vampires, don't just think of the night, think of the deep. But because the vampire squid lives so far below the surface in an environment that is so difficult to study, it is hard to say how these activities will affect it specifically. The eggs themselves are tiny, measuring only about 1 millimeter in diameter. It prefers deeper waters and is rarely seen in the upper layers of the ocean where sunlight can penetrate. These eyes are thought to be able to detect even the faintest glimmer of light, allowing the squid to see potential prey or predators from far away. In fact, it lives in near total darkness, which is why it has evolved to be able to hunt and feed in such low light conditions. However, scientists believe that its life expectancy is somewhere between 2 and 8 years. This is just an estimate, and the actual lifespan of the vampire squid remains unknown. This is why it has special adaptations that allow it to survive in such low oxygen conditions. The OMZ is a layer of water in the ocean where the amount of dissolved oxygen is very low, typically found at depths of about 600 to 1,200 meters below the surface. In this zone, the amount of oxygen is about half of what you would find in surface waters, making it very challenging for most marine organisms to survive. It's its own type of cell. Despite its name, the vampire squid is neither a squid nor an octopus. It uses its long, sticky filaments to collect food particles from the water around it. This is a unique way of feeding for a cephalopod and sets it apart from other deep-sea predators. It's actually more closely related to the bobtail squid, which can be found in shallow coastal waters around the world. All three are part of a group of marine mollusks known as cephalopods, which also includes cuttlefish and The species was named by scientists who discovered it in 1888, and infernalis means from hell. So when you put all of these words together, you get a pretty scary-sounding animal. But don't worry, this squid isn't out to suck your blood. Instead, it feeds on marine snow, a mix of dead plankton and animal waste that falls from the upper layers of the ocean. But don't let its name fool you. The vampire squid isn't actually a squid or an octopus. One of the most striking things about the vampire squid is its dark cloak-like webbing, which gives it the appearance of a mini vampire cape. The vampire squid lives in a place called the Oxygen Minimum Zone, or OMZ, where there is very little oxygen in the water. Despite this, the vampire squid thrives in the OMZ, thanks to its unique adaptations. The vampire squid is found in both temperate and tropical oceans around the world. Like many other deep-sea creatures, the vampire squid has large eyes that are adapted for seeing in the dark. As for its lifespan, not much is known about the life cycle of the vampire squid. Due to its deep-sea habitat, there is very little data available on the life cycle and behavior of the vampire squid. As for its diet, the vampire squid feeds primarily on marine snow, which consists of dead plankton and fish waste. The conservation status of the vampire squid is currently unknown. These activities can have a significant impact on the delicate balance of the deep-sea ecosystem and could potentially threaten the survival of the vampire squid. So while the vampire squid may not be in danger of extinction just yet, it is important to continue studying and monitoring this creature to ensure its long-term survival. The vampire squid, with its eerie appearance and mysterious behavior, is a truly fascinating creature.